he's taking the comedy world by storm. Everyone, get ready for some good laughs with Sugar Sammy. Hello, Sammy. That was excellent.
That's my move. That's my signature.
That was a very good signature move. All right, welcome to the show, Sammy.
You,
so nice having you.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, of course. Well, you are kind of taking over. You are selling out shows everywhere with your Canadian tour. Huge congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Now, I have to say this. Like my mom is, she's, I think, my biggest fan. Every time she goes to a grocery store, she tells everyone who she is and who her daughter is. So your parents must be so proud of you. But when they heard you, like when you first told them you wanted to be a comedian, what was the vibe?
No, they don't know. They still think I'm a doctor. Okay. I'm here on a medical convention. So so I hope they don't watch this show. No, they're my biggest fans as well. Like, you are not leaving my parents' place without watching a Sugar Sammy video. Yeah. Right? Yeah, like, and you know, my dad would be like, come watch, and the person would be like, I'm just here to fix the pipes.
Yeah. So that's the energy you want from your parents.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, you're also pretty big in France, I hear. So you're one of the judges on France's Got Talent.
That's right.
That's huge.
Yeah,
that's absolutely amazing. So how are the audience in France? How do they react to you?
Well, look, I was touring France before I got that gig.
Yeah.
So the French audience, especially Paris, toughest audience in the world.
Really?
Tough. They don't come to watch your show. They come to judge. Yeah, and they're like, okay, make us laugh, clown monkey. You know? They're tough.
That's a tough crowd.
Yeah, well, it makes you a better comedian.
It's true. It's true. Also, I feel like if you're walking out knowing you're reaching that, you're just like, let's just see how this goes. Let's see how it shakes out.
Yeah, and it makes you stronger. It makes you, like, you know, rattle them a little more.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, since you are so quick and sharp and everything on your feet in your stage show and everything, I thought we'd do a little bit of a rapid fire.
Oh my God.
Does this sound okay?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. All right, so dating, it's really changed so much. It's all about apps now. What do we think of this?
I mean, look, the apps don't impress me. I'm Indian. We had arranged marriages. You know, it's like, that's the OG of apps.
Yeah.
You know? So getting your parents together, there was a transaction.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, here's my daughter. We need some cows, TV, remote control.
Yes, yeah.
So there was always that going on. So not very impressed.
Not very impressed. Honestly, it's true. Yeah, I know.
And I actually met my girlfriend before all the apps got popular.
My husband too.
Yeah, it's the best. I'm so happy that happened.
I would be lost out there. I'm terrible at texting. I don't text anybody.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you think all this swiping and stuff, you're like, okay, no, I couldn't do it. So I'm very happy with my decision.
The pre-app find.
The pre-app, yes.
Definitely. Now, parenting is also kind of changed a lot recently and everything. Would you agree with that?
Yes. I mean, look, they've taken fear out of the equation. You know, I grew up with my parents. You feared your parents. Yeah. That made you. That kept you. See, look, that kept you. Like, look at these. All these people got beaten. It kept you out of trouble. Yeah. You know. So for me, it was like, you know, we had the ethnic curfew. Like and it was fun because we had a different level even back then.
Okay.
My white friends had the white curfew. You know what the white curfew is like? Timmy, you better be home by 9.
Yeah.
And that meant 10 was okay.
Yeah, yeah.
My mom was like, you better be home before the sun goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in Canada, in the winter,
oh man,
the sun goes down at 3:30 p.m. I had to cut school to be home on time.
She was like, I don't care how this world is turning.
Yeah, exactly.
Sundown, you're home.
Yeah,
I like that energy. Yeah, honestly, it's pretty good. We had like a bell. It was a thing. You had to run home. Street lights. That was our thing. Yeah, it's the thing. Now, how were your parents at parenting? What was it like growing up with them?
Look, they weren't traditional, but they were like semi-traditional. Okay. You know, so they took the best of both worlds. Like, you know, I had to come out to them as a person, you know, as an Indian kid who loved white women. You know, so that was my coming out. I couldn't come out as gay. Not that, like, they were traditional, but not too. They were semi-traditional. They wouldn't have disowned me, but they would have tried to find a cure. You know, like, but like that Indian cure. You know, dip it in rose water. You know, like that kind of thing.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That is absolutely amazing. Now, you're so quick with the crowd when you were talking about Paris and everything. But do you have any favorite moments of like you being in front of people, something happening?
Oh my God. Okay, well, I have so many, but one that comes to mind that, you know, people have been playing lately a lot is these ladies came in late to my show in Vancouver. Okay. And they brought their tickets. They were drunk. Walked up to the stage and said, "Hey, Sammy, where are we sitting?"
Are you kidding me?
And I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay. Don't ask the usher. Ask the Indian guy on stage where the hell I gotta sit them." So, and then the show became all about them. Yeah. great. Yeah.
That is so fun. Honestly, anytime I see anyone walk in late, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yes, especially in the front.
Oh, it's always the front.
It's always the front.
Oh my gosh. Sammy, this has been an absolute blast. If you haven't seen him live, you are totally missing out. The Canadian tour is selling out, so be sure to grab your tickets now. Sugar Sammy, what a delight.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.